In 2018, the construction of 3 two-storey townhouses commenced. The principal contractor engaged a subcontractor to manufacture and erect steel frames for the townhouses. On the day of the incident, workers started erecting steel framework on the first floor of a townhouse. Workers accessed the first floor using a ladder. The site supervisor engaged by the principal contractor was also on site. A stair void approximately 3 metres wide by 1.8 metres long had been cut out of the floor in preparation for a stairwell to be installed. One of the workers was on the first floor, attempting to undo some cross-bracing on the frames when he fell backward, stepping into the uncovered stair void and falling to the concrete ground floor below. The worker, a 19-year-old apprentice, suffered serious injuries from the fall. The principal contractor had organised for scaffolding and stair void protection to be installed. This did not happen due to difficulties with site access. However, the site supervisor engaged by the principal contractor allowed work to start on the first floor. At the time of the incident, workers were not required to wear harnesses on the first floor while the stair void was uncovered, nor were harnesses made available to workers. The injured worker did not hold a general construction induction card and had not been inducted onto the worksite. An investigation into the incident identified the principal contractor failed to undertake a risk assessment or verify one had been conducted in relation to working from heights and the need for adequate fall protection. Ensure appropriate fall protection and penetration covers were installed at the site. Prohibit workers working on level 1 until adequate fall protection or penetration covers had been installed, and ensure the injured worker held a general construction induction card and had been trained and understood the risks to health and safety arising from working at heights. The subcontractor failed to conduct a risk assessment for working at heights, install devices to protect all voids and penetrations, install fall prevention devices such as edge protection, working platforms, and/or scaffolding. Prohibit workers from working on the first floor unless voids and penetrations were protected and adequate fall prevention devices were installed. Ensure workers were trained and understood the need to ensure that voids and penetrations were protected. Provide information, training, instruction and induction to workers in relation to the risks while working at heights. Prohibit workers from working on site if they did not hold a general construction induction card, and inspect the worksite before work was conducted to ensure it was safe. Falls from heights are the #1 killer on construction sites in New South Wales. Many of these incidents involve falling through voids and open penetrations. If you have voids or penetrations on your worksite, ensure work is planned so fixed covers are installed as soon as a void or penetration is created. The fixed cover is clearly marked, secure, and strong enough for people, materials, and any likely impacts. The area is clearly highlighted and all workers are aware of the void or penetration. If the void is used to access another level, consider using temporary stairs. Or, if using a ladder, make sure it is secure and extends 1 metre past the landing point, and guardrails are installed around large voids or voids used for temporary access. To help you understand your obligations, guidance materials is available from safework.newsouthwales.gov.au. This video was produced as a result of an enforceable undertaking between Arena Homes Proprietary Limited and SafeWork New South Wales to raise awareness of work health and safety.